Her summit cloaked in pure white snow, Mount Ararat dominates the lands around her. This is a place of enigma where history is counted in millennia. It was here that Noah's Ark first reached dry land. Here too that the first Christian state was founded in 301, many years before Rome. In this landscape of sun and ice, vines were tended from ancient times, their wine aged in amphorae. And it was here at the end of the 19th century that a wealthy Armenian merchant, Nerses Tahirian, adapted a method of distilling grape spirit to create the first Armenian brandy. The year was 1887. At the start of the new century, Armenian brandy found favor at the court of the Russian Tsars. And later, Winston Churchill ensured his own supply by having several cases delivered every year. The country itself enjoyed mixed fortunes as the century progressed, the Soviet era giving way to independence. In 1998, Ararat, the leading Armenian brandy and a product of the Yerevan brandy company, joined the Pernod Ricard group. How can vines possibly grow in this arid volcanic soil? But the Armenians have always known how to turn stone into bread, as they like to say. They knew that beneath the stones the soil is fertile, and so they cleared the ground for cultivation. And this desolate landscape slowly yields grapes of uncommon varieties with curious names, such as Garanmak, Mushali, and Rakatsitelli. With temperatures that swing from 25 degrees centigrade below freezing in winter to 50 degrees centigrade above in summer, an altitude some 1,000 meters above sea level, a soil of clay and chalk, and 300 days of bright sunshine per annum, the grapes acquire a sweetness and intensity that give Ararat a quality unmatched by any other brandy. After harvesting, the grapes are pressed and their juice ferments for 7 days. The resulting wine, light in color, is distilled in the vineyards beneath Mount Ararat. The wine is distilled twice to obtain a highly refined spirit. Once the liquid reaches boiling point, the alcohol vapor travels along a winding copper tube where it's cooled, condensing back into a liquid in the form of a raw spirit. A second distillation, some 12 hours long, then turns the spirit into what's called the heart of the run. With an alcoholic strength of 70% by volume, the distillate has now developed rich, rounded and mellow aromas. It's then taken to the Yerevan Brandy Company's own site, a fortress at the entrance to the Armenian capital, built in 1953 of red volcanic rock. The young spirit is filled into casks made of Armenian oak, known for the fine grain that makes it perfect for aging. The casks are handcrafted by Armenian coopers. Under the cellar master's watchful eye, the spirit now begins the lengthy aging process that allows it to reach its full potential as a brandy of exceptional quality. The cellar master and his team of assistants taste a selection of brandies of different ages, blending them carefully to ensure a consistency of quality for the entire Ararat range. As a further stage in the rigorous quality control, these blended brandies are submitted for approval by a tasting panel. Another year's aging allows the brandies to marry together while resting in large oak barrels or tuns. Every day, up to 45,000 bottles pass along the bottling lines, each one the subject of careful scrutiny to ensure the highest standards are maintained. Rosettes, symbols of eternity, and Armenian medieval bas-reliefs decorate the base of the Ararat bottle. The labels speak of local legends. The mythical Mount Ararat is depicted on the 5-star brandy. while the 10-year-old shows Akhtamar, the princess who waited patiently for her lover each evening at the lakeside, having lit a fire to guide him. Nairi, the 20-year-old brandy and jewel of the Ararat range, bears the historical name of the Armenian kingdom of the 13th century and symbolizes Armenian landscapes of rivers and mountains. The current Ararat range holds a strong appeal for those who appreciate premium products. Ararat is the undisputed leader among Armenian brandies, with over 9 million bottles made and sold every year. More than 600,000 of these are sold in Armenia alone, where the population numbers only 3 million, testament to Ararat's status as the national spirit. We drink Ararat and no other spirit. Why? Because Ararat holds our memories, our past, our present, and probably our future.
Այդ կոնյակի մեջ կա Արարատյան դաշտավարի արև, կամ մեր սարերը, կամ մեր հայրենիքը.
More than 9 out of every 10 bottles produced are sent for export. They leave on trucks that weave their way across the mountain ranges of the Caucasus to cross the Black Sea with its violent storms. This is a long, arduous journey of around 15 days at best, sometimes more, to reach Russia. For many years, Ararat has been the leading premium brandy in Russia. Its long association with the country has made it part of everyday Russian life.